Hello everyone. So in this lecture we will be seeing that why blockchain is considered as more secure than the traditional technology, right? What makes it more secure and powerful? So we'll explore the security part. So of course the first answer is longest chain rule. It means that nodes follow the longest chain rule. Let's say chain currently has the 100 blocks, right? And a malicious node, I have already given this example in the previous lecture if you might have gone through that, if there is 100 blocks and the malicious node, let's name it a hacker, let's call it a Mr. X, decided to alter the block number 23. So changes will be made locally at Mr. X computer, right? Because he has a local copy, because he was a part of the chain, right? So he has a local copy, everybody has their own local copy. So Mr. X will change the transaction in block number 23 because he owns it, right? That's fine, he owns the entire blockchain, so he can do whatever in his local copy. But the idea is whether this local copy will be accepted by others or not. That's the most important part. So all the nodes after the 23 will be invalid, so it should be the actually the block, right? Because since the 23 number block has been altered, so it means that every block after the block number 23 will be invalid, because every block is built on top of the previous block. So once we change the content, which I have already explained in the blockchain logic, like the analogy of book, right, where you can change the small letter and everything will be invalid. So from block number 23 onward, everything will be invalid. So broadcasting that, the block, right, to the everyone, so it should be block actually here. So broadcasting a block everywhere to the network will not help, because everybody is already following the longest chain rule, so they will reject the block number 23 because they already are on block number 101 or 102, right? So that's, I already said that blockchain, so because the other nodes are following the longest chain rule, that block will be rejected, and the entire small version of the chain will be rejected and will be ignored, and everybody will be using the block. Let's say if we are starting with 0, then from 0 to 100 full block, right? So the idea is, can't he just create the entire blockchain again and then broadcast the updated longer version, right? Can he do it faster than others and broadcast everyone that, hey guys, I have the, let's say, 105 blocks in my blockchain, so why don't you use this, right? So yes, that is possible. But if, let's go to the next answer, if it is computationally expensive, then it will be very difficult for a Mr. X to broadcast a version whatever he has. So because it's a public blockchain, it is intentionally made computationally expensive, so that the hackers cannot fake the entire blockchain very easily. And of course, the older the block he is intending to alter, more difficult it is to fake the entire blockchain, right? Even if it is a one block, it is very expensive and difficult to fake it in the Bitcoin, because that's a $18,000 worth of block. So you better be ready to have a big intentions, right? So of course you better have hundreds of supercomputers and tons of money in his pocket to fake that. It's a very difficult problem. So that's the answer, and that's why it is called secure, right? And other than this, there is a decentralized nature. So there are many honest node in the network. Even if there is one corrupt node, right, that node will not be able to affect others because everybody is honest, right? So faking a transaction will not help, as it will be definitely rejected by the honest nodes. So faking a block will be expensive, as we discussed, right? Because uh, you know because computation is difficult to generate that block, right? But let's say even if he afforded that new block, right, that new block will have no effect as a transition in that block, because it will be rejected by the honest blocks in a very quick way, because everybody actually trust on the others node. Because when you receive a block, right, there are algorithms to actually match that block is being validated by others or not as well. So it's all distributed algorithms which actually make it all secure and everything. So that's it. So these are the major two reasons. So longest chain rule, computationally expensive, and then decentralized nature. These are the main three reasons why it is more secure than other traditional technology. Or since the traditional technology like MySQL will be centralized, it will be very easy for anyone to hack or attack, which is very difficult in case of the the blockchain. So let's say if you have a MySQL server, everybody knows, they should be targeting that server. But if it is decentralized, whom will you target? Even if you target some, let's say, 5 nodes, it will not affect the entire network because you are decentralized. You are running a decentralized network. So that's the idea. Having a centralized, traditional technology which is centralized makes it more prone to human error, admin error, or malicious attacks. So it's simple. So the more you distribute, the more you save, and save and make it everything safe. So that's the idea. Thank you for your time.